How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris Thomas, and I am coming to you today, sharing with you some marketing tips. This one is specifically geared towards social media marketing. I was speaking with an associate of mine, and she happens to be a business owner, a franchise business owner, and in the field of insurance. And so, we were discussing back and forth, and I asked her, how is social media working, and specifically geared towards Facebook? How is Facebook working for her? And she asked me the question, how do I measure working? And so instead of giving her an answer directly, I decided to, do this video post because I know for sure that there are other business owners, entrepreneurs, especially those who are solopreneurs, whose expertise could be insurance, being a chef, being a hairdresser, being a wig maker, being a fitness coach or some type of coach, being an author, speaker, or whoever, whatever industry that they're in. Many times we find ourselves doing these things by ourselves, and what we call the solopreneur. So the tips, these are a couple things that we can actually kind of keep in mind when we're speaking about. That's my Pomeranian in the background, Saigon. She's playing with a horse apple, and she's moving and growling at it. So she's playing around. So, but moving forward, so this is the reason why I decided to make this video today, and I hope this helps. And we're going to have at the very end of this, I'm going to give something away. So make sure you watch this to the very end. So a few things we want to keep in mind is, number one, have clarity. Have clarity exactly what is your overall goal, with social media. Who is going to be your audience? Quality versus quantity, as far as the followers that we have on social media are going to be really important. Also, what is it that we want to gain from social media is a part of that clarity. How do we become more, give more value to our customer on social media as far as where they are? How do we give them more value in using social media? So that's where all the clarity is going to come in regards to, if social media is working for us, is to, one, have clarity. Second thing, we have to identify what really is, how do we identify working? If it's working for us, how do we identify working? Do we identify it? And these are questions we have to ask ourselves. Do we identify it as far as revenue? Do we identify it as far as traffic? Do we identify it in regards to followers? Do we identify that it's working because of visibility? So we have to figure out what is, quote unquote, working on social media. What is working? So we have to identify that. Once we get past that, another thing we want to suggest, and I'm happy to see there are a lot of people, business owners, that are taking advantage of it, are creating the fan page, the like page as far as on social media. You're to be commended as far as doing that. Those of us who have not stepped out yet to create a fan page, to create some type of business page that's geared towards, because you have to have a personal page in order to create a business page, a business profile. So that business profile, please, if you have not created one yet, please do that. Some may say, well, all of my people like my personal page, and that's where I get the most action and everything else. That's okay. You can carry that action over. Also, you can use a personal page to complement your business page. Doesn't mean you have to stop doing anything on your personal page. But the business page, there's some great things about the business page that you can't do on your personal page. And then you can also begin to separate it. So create a business page, a business profile with your business name or your individual name that you're looking at branding, as well. So creating a business page is crucial, vitally important. Because one thing that I'd be able to do, you can create a business page not only on Facebook, you can create a business page on Instagram, along with Twitter, Snapchat. All of these platforms, you can create business pages, not a group, a business profile page. So please create that. And the benefits to that is that, one, primarily is from a branding standpoint. It could be in your company's name. You can put the business into your own personal name if you're an individual, such as an agent or an author or hairstylist, or if you're branding yourself, you can put it into your own name as well. And you can identify for whatever sector or industry that we're in. Great thing about a business page as well, you can put in your time and dates as far as being open, and so many other things. But another great thing about a business page that we're gonna keep it in line with the subject, as far as if it's working for us, is analytics. The analytics that a business page provides, and this is where we're getting back towards the quality of a like, or a friend, or a follower on the business page versus the quantity of it. So my thing is the quality of the individual versus the quantity. But the analytics, what it'll allow you to be able to do is it'll allow you to be able to identify, who your follower is, male, female, the age, the geographic area, what they're clicking on, and etc. Help us to be able to understand who our customer or follower is. So that's where the quality of the follower is versus the quantity, of our follower, as well. So those are things to start if social media is working for us. And another great thing about analytics is that it will allow us to have an understanding what we should be posting. What should we be talking about when we go live? What kind of videos should we be posting onto our business page? How do we keep them, which is all going to keep them engaged? And that's one of the things that once we keep people engaged, we increase our visibility, we increase our followers, quality of followers, along with increasing the revenue. It all works together. So those are a few tips. And remember, I said at the very end that I was going to give something away. What we're going to do is there are a few other things that we can certainly talk about. So if you shoot me an email, cthomas@inmmgroup.com, or send a message, through this, through either Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're seeing this, shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to give you a free social media consult, on your particular business page. I'll be happy to do that. Okay? Thank you for your time. Hope you have a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I wish you peace, happiness, and prosperity. All right? Take care. Thank you.